coming heavy with the no-nonsense sound. Ain't no filters, we break the mold. Stories hidden, swept away, now they're getting told. Spotlights hit, the tension pops. We ain't here for nothing but the real damn drop. We're busting bubbles, taking names, cussing and discussing, changing the game. No smoke, no mirrors, no curtain calls. Piss on the fire and call the dogs. Steel chairs, chord stairs, backstage heat. Legends fall when we bring that beat. Voices sharp, we cutting right through. Best damn team, yeah, you know it's true. We ain't your daddy's play-by-play. We call it raw, we're here to stay. From bell to bell, win or lost. Shoot, don't care who signs the checks or calls the boss. Putting out fires, taking names, cussing and discussing, fueling the flames. Standing tall when the last bell call. Piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Good evening, wrestling fans. I want to thank you all for joining us for another edition of Cussin Discussin. We are your reigning tag team turmoil, WSN tag team champions, the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon. I'm the doctor of professional wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD. We are live tonight on Facebook and YouTube, also simulcasting on Elevate Pro Wrestling's Facebook page. Do us a favor, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to get the word out. Follow, send a pigeon. It don't matter. Make it happen. Dude, it's going to be a good show tonight.
God, I don't know about that.
Well, I try to say that because somebody booked this guy.
Yeah.
He's been on to us for the last month and a half.
Yeah.
Or longer to be on this show.
I mean, he finally got his wish. He's been blowing up our phones. He's been barking into our inboxes, hounding us for months to get a seat at this table.
Yeah. But he's not at this table. He's at his own table.
Yeah, but we finally swallowed our pride, tightened our jaws, and just bit the bullet against our better judgment.
We made it happen.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves and please welcome
the Dark Showman, Skeyevinn. You're here.
I had to take my hat off. I already get a headache.
Well, let me have it. I'll put it on.
Yeah. No, you stretch my hat out.
At least to the
Hey, at least you guys didn't mess up on the intro like you guys have messed up on ringing a bell for a match, introducing me, and also canceling a show with me yesterday.
First of all,
Skeyevinn,
we were not ringing no bell. That was not us. We are commentary. We are not bell ringers. This ain't the ding dongs like in WCW.
Yeah.
Well, she was in your guys' little music store area, whatever you guys call it, your commentary table.
The truth is, you can actually blame that on Perfect Pat Pebley.
Yeah,
because
Perfect Pat wasn't perfect.
He knocked the bell off the table, and when the timekeeper went to ring the bell, the bell wasn't there, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
But besides that,
first and foremost, look who stopped by. Our Elevate Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, the
Nikki Wild in the house.
Wild.
Morgan also in there.
West Virginia. Go out for a match in West Virginia. Love my APW family. Can't wait till Saturday. Ooh. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she is facing Micah tonight. Nikki, am I correct?
Who is Nikki again?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. She's got championship gold.
Yeah, she don't give you the time of day.
Nah.
And Morgan stopping by.
Anyways.
Absolutely, we are too, Morgan. Blake Gibson. The man that used brass knucks the last time I was in the ring with him.
Yeah. I mean,
if I don't recall, in that triple threat match, there was no DQ, so everything was legal.
He has a.
I mean, he has a valid point there, but
it's point.
It's still
very unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it's very unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll give a little rundown here. Folks, this is the Dark Showman, Skeyevinn, a member of the Five Star Mafia with Charlie Craig, Zach Apollyon, and Jake Rayner.
I still can't get used to saying Jake Rayner and the Five Star Mafia.
Yeah, that hurts my feelings.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Jake Rayner in the Five Star Mafia, baby. That's what we want to hear every single time that we step into the building of EPW.
Can I turn him off already? He's getting on my nerves.
He's aggravating.
He's aggravating
as a clap, twice as hard to get rid of.
Yeah. We're obligated to have him, though.
Although Xander Storm did almost get rid of him last month.
He sure did. Bummed his leg up.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks, Skeyevinn.
Go ahead.
For anyone meeting you for the first time, tell us in your own words, who is the Dark Showman? Who is Skeyevinn?
An asshole. Wait,
his words.
His words, not. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad. It's on me.
And he's the one you like. I'm trying to be generous here.
Well, I tell the truth. I mean, Granny always said truth.
On my good side now, but Mike is honestly turning it real quick for me.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I would have to say about myself is that I'm one of the most mysterious persons or people you'll ever meet. Like, you don't know what can go on inside this dark mind of mine, and you guys cannot tell what I have in store and what I can do. Like, let's say a move off the top. I've had people tell me multiple times, what is Skeyevinn got to do? What is the Dark Showman got to do? What is the aerial assassin going to do off the top? And honestly, I'll just keep you guys guessing, because that's what I like to do, is I like to keep everything a game, a mystery, and let's say a little twist.
Well, he did definitely surprise us with that coast to coast last month.
That was very impressive.
It was extremely impressive.
It was. I give a man some credit here. I mean,
and if you watch the intro, obviously you're the one that put the intro together. You know that one of the prettiest super kicks we have ever seen come from this man to the chin of none other than his current stablemate, Zach Apollyon.
And hey, funny thing about that is after that super kick happened, I heard a little Tweety bird talking, and maybe it was a right decision for me to join the Five Star Mafia, because notice my first match, my debut match, was against Zach Apollyon.
Yeah. I think the Tweety bird he heard was the one circling Zach's head after that kick. I'm pretty sure that's.
I mean, let's just tell the truth. I mean, that was very nice.
I was the prettiest super kick in the game. I'm one of the prettiest super kicks in the game. I will say that.
Well, I mean, Shawn Michaels is retired.
He is
retired.
What about Jack Vaughn, though? I mean,
I think Jack Vaughn relies too heavily on the thigh slap.
He does.
Just saying.
Didn't he trademark the thigh slap?
Possibly. I don't know.
I thought he did.
So when the Dark Showman steps through the curtain, what part is you? What part is the performer, the predator?
Honestly, on that part, it's just like a switch. Because with someone who has gone through so much in just the business alone on what people can do and what people can't do, you got to switch things up. And that's what I've been trying to do since day one. Just switch things up, keep people guessing, and let them try to figure out what I have in store.
What's the most misunderstood part about who you are?
Ooh. Probably my strength. Honestly, people really don't know how strong I can actually be.
I mean, I see that. He has performed some feats of strength that I looked at from the commentary table and thought, dang, that's a little insane for someone of his stature.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna shout out somebody real quick. Squeaks. If you guys know Squeaks, I did pick him up. I will say that, and he is the size of a gorilla. So I will say that.
Well, I mean,
And
Jake
that
Rayner's gorilla too.
Jake Rayner picked him up.
Right, multiple times.
Yeah. Dropped him a couple times too.
I don't know Squeaks, but we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we definitely. What's the first lesson you learned about controlling a crowd?
The first lesson I learned about controlling a crowd. Honestly, I could care less about a crowd. They ain't worth my time hardly. So what I have to do is I just ignore them. I don't have to worry about that. I just picture them like there's some bikini bottom wormhole or whatnot, just like that Miss Jenkins lady. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. The old fish that lives in Bikini Bottom or whatnot.
He's talking about Mrs. Puff.
Mrs. Puff.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, who or what influenced your mindset? Was it wrestlers, performers, actors, or something darker?
Okay, so I will say three things. One a wrestler, one an actor, and one a family member. Wrestler, I got inspired by Bret Hart. Honestly, that he's my favorite. I would choose him over Rey Mysterio or anybody else. So that's one of my favorites. The actor would be Jackie Chan because he just always shows that fighting passion and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then the third reason was honestly for my papa, which has passed away like 3 years ago. So everything I do for him in wrestling is always for him.
Okay.
That's interesting because, you know, I got into wrestling through my grandfather, which he passed in 97. But, you know, that was my first foray into wrestling, was watching wrestling with him. And I think he would be proud of what we have done from the commentary table here.
My grandfather didn't really care much for professional wrestling, but every time professional wrestling was in town, he'd always fork some money over for me to go buy a ticket and go see it.
Yeah. And that was just something he could do to
Get me
spend
out
time
of
with you and get.
Well, no, he never went.
Oh, he never went at all?
No, hell no. First time I ever went was in January of 1991. Skeyevinn, you weren't even born.
I will say that I wasn't.
Joe Cussin was actually on the card wrestling that night, so that tells you how far, you know.
It's the father of AJ and Casey
Cussin.
Cussin.
He was actually on the card. It was a WCW pay-per-view, and it ended up, my grandpa bought the tickets, but it was me and his girlfriend at the time went and watched wrestling. He wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Get somebody drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, 9 at the time?
So you mentioned here your grandfather is a big influence on your foray into wrestling. How long have you known that you were going to be a wrestler? Like, what was the point when you said, this is what I want to do? Was it just the time with your grandfather, or was there some chaos involved there?
So, believe it or not, ever since I was 4 years old, I wanted to become a wrestler. Ever since, and it's kind of, this is kind of like a full circle moment for me, because whenever I was 12 years old, I went to my first wrestling show. Well, actually 11, I went to my first wrestling show, and I got to know some of the wrestlers, and I got to know the promoter and everything like that. And I got to talking to him, and I was like, hey, by any way, can I start training with you guys right now so I can get into the business, learn more about it, so I can perfect my craft and everything like that. Like I had a passion, a strong passion for it. And what I got told right off the rip was, no, kid, you're too young. You won't be able to survive in the ring. I got told that, and my heart got broke for a minute. So literally what I did is I sat, I waited and waited until I turned 15. And then the moment I turned 15, I walked straight back up to that same promoter's face, and I told him, hey, I'm older now. I can do this, and I can prove you wrong, that I can actually show people my place in this business, that I can truly belong here. And whenever I did that, he decided to actually give me a chance for once. And whenever I first got into the ring, he didn't even think I could take a bump or anything like that. My first 5 bumps, he said, was the most prettiest bumps he has seen a new guy has taken. And just keep in mind, that was my first time ever taking a bump, ever. And he said that was the prettiest bump. So I was like, damn, now I know I have a spot in this business that I can prove my worth to this business and keep on pushing and everything like that. And over time, I started into the business as a ref. The first day that I trained to, they had a show that day. And I got thrown in as a ref because all their refs got canceled out. And so I didn't know anything. And then fast forward 6 years later, I ditched the ref gimmick, and now I'm actually working and having matches and going out there, kind of being myself, but also not being myself in a way.
Yeah. We got a hello from our favorite demon baby, Nakeem the Dream. Hello, Nakeem. Glad you could join us.
Give me one of those mouth guards, by the way.
I would dare say I would thoroughly enjoy a match between the Demon Baby and the Dark Showman.
I think it would be an interesting match. I really and honestly do. I don't.
Hey, Nakeem, keep that in your back pocket.
I really do. I think that would be a tremendous match.
So what's one part of training that fans would never believe you had to do?
Oh, so what's one part of my training that fans didn't believe I had to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say kind of like jumping off I would say like a concession stand inside of like a big, like one of those utility buildings, and they have like half of the building cut off with a concession stand. I would say jumping on one of those because they moved the ladder, and they was like, you have to jump if you want to be in the business. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck ever. And ever since then, I'm just jumping off everything now, and it's crazy.
We've definitely seen that.
He's a jumper. So who was the first person outside of your circle who actually believed in you?
Honestly, no one has hardly ever believed in me until like 2 years ago, whenever I started going up to it was a place right before Elevate, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember it right.
Come on.
It'll come back to me here in a few.
That's all right. What's one of the best pieces of advice that you've ever received from a veteran?
Sit down and shut up. That's it. Just sit down, shut up, and take everything in. And that's what honestly most people can see me doing sometimes, is sitting down, shutting up, and toning in and listening and watching everything that everybody else does. And that's pretty much plays into another factor of something else. I'm not going to get into that part just yet, but for right now, it's just sitting down and shutting up and listening.
Okay. So you can actually be quiet when necessary is what you're trying to convince us of. I'm calling bull all over that. Go ahead.
So you have, in the most recent era of your career, you've become someone who the fans love to hate. What's the hardest part about being someone that the fans genuinely despise? Now, I understand you just said you don't really care about the fans, but in general, what's the hardest part about that?
So, if I'm not mistaken, you said, what's the hardest part about making the fans hate me?
Essentially, yeah, being someone that the fans despise.
It's probably because I'm in a mindset of like, I could care less on what people think about me, and like I will say what is needed to be said to the people, and whether they get butthurt about it or not, or be like, what do you call them? The Cody crybabies. I don't care if they're gonna be like them or anything like that. I could care less about their feelings. That's why that I think it's so fun for them to hate me. It's because I could care less on what they think about me.
So you're saying there is no difficulty there as far as being someone that's despised. You just water off a duck's back.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just a natural person that people dislike at first, but once they actually get to know me, they'll start to love me.
So, who influenced your in-ring style the most, would you say?
My in-ring style?
Yeah.
Are you talking about like my how I look in the ring or my movesets?
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Okay, so how I look, I will have to go with Chavo Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero.
Gotcha.
Because I'm trying to slowly add their design into my gear, but not their specific design. I'm trying to add my own little twist into it. But
Guerreros in general.
yeah, pretty much. But my movesets, I would say probably I would say Mount Rushmore of superstars.
Okay.
I would say top 5 superstars in like of all time. My top 5, I'll take little things out of their movesets and then try to tweak things out of it, or try to twist things around to make it my own and feel more creative with it.
Gotcha. Brooklyn Ray stopping in. Ooh, who invited this guy? Well,
God, Ray's here. Oh no.
It was one of those things that he kept on and kept on and kept on, and we just kicked the door open and said, come on.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of get tired of people knocking eventually.
Is there any block or ban people on here? Because can we just get Brooklyn?
Leprechauns hate when their gold gets taken.
Are you talking about Evan Golden?
No, I think he's talking about
Keith Van Winkle. I think he's talking about
Kevin.
Kevin.
I'm pretty sure I'm taller than like half of the people there, especially Ethan Heyer.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, my 13-year-old son was taller than Ethan Heyer when he was 11. So
So tell me, what's one move that you hit that will always get a reaction?
One move that I hit that always gets a reaction.
Yeah.
I would say 450, but I've already had a crowd not give me a reaction off of it, so I'm not gonna say the 450. I would probably say my super kicks or my double.
Yeah, that super kick is
that super kick is phenomenal. Personally, I mean, I enjoy the 450, and again, that coast to coast was insane.
It was.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the coast to coast too. That's another one.
Is there any move that you're working on right now that you'd like to share with us? Something you're trying to add to your arsenal?
Okay, I will say there's 2 aerial moves that I'm trying to work on. One of them, I will tell you. The other one, I'm going to leave for people to guess what it is. So,
Okay.
Which one do you want me to tell you? I would say the hard one or the coolest one. Which one would you guys prefer me tell you?
Oh, cool. Hard.
6'7".
Yeah, 6'7". Let's go cool.
Cool.
Cool one, spinal tap.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I'd definitely like to see that.
And then the Phoenix Splash out of a springboard. That's another one. That's not even the other one I'm talking about. That's off the top.
Emma Brienne checking in. Sky, you couldn't beat a fly.
Yeah, she's a poet and don't know it.
Make it right every
crazy camera lady.
Yes, crazy camera lady.
She needs to go stick her head back into the ground at the beach like an ostrich because she looks like one.
Rude.
She looks like Sid the Sloth off of Ice Age.
No, that's Angel Reese.
You guys are awful.
WNBA Angel Reese.
Kevin Van Winkle. Ethan uses his stature to throw off his opponents.
Well, I mean,
it's like Columbo.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan does use his stature to look. People see Ethan higher and they think, "Yeah, this guy ain't got that." And then you see him wrestle and you think again.
Okay, Lord Farquaad's twin sister.
Okay, she needs to come up with something different. Every single time it's Lord Farquaad. She needs to come up with something different. Come on now, Emma. You're starting to remind me
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I actually see it's like Johnny Depp and Lord Farquaad had a baby.
You don't know how many people calls me Johnny Depp, dude. It's unbelievable. That part broke me. I will tell you that. No, it's out of the world.
I'm like, oh my dear God.
Well, it's the mustache and the little chin beard, and I mean it's the hair. Yeah, it is
definitely.
Emma got a kick out of that.
Emma's dying over here.
Yeah.
Kevin Van Winkle. Do you know the muffin? Do you know the Muffin Man?
The one who lives in Prairie Lane. Yeah, I do. He was over at your house the other night.
So leave me alone, not ugly.
Do you?
Go ahead.
Do you have any pre-match rituals? Anything you do, or superstitions before you go to the ring? Anything you know?
I do actually have like a couple things that I do. One, I always distance myself from everybody and just like kind of walk around in a circle with my head down, saying a little prayer that has always stuck it with me. 2 Corinthians 5:17. If you guys don't know what it is, hit me up and I'll tell you, or I could go ahead and share it with you guys if you'd like me to.
I mean, if you want to share it, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, they are a new creation. Behold, all the things that are old have passed away, and welcome the new.
Yeah.
So pretty much all the old things
Yeah.
passed away, welcome the new things in, and be pretty much joyful and live life to the fullest.
Stevie, y'all talking to an 8-year-old on here. What's that?
When did the Blueberry Doughboy get here?
And Kevin Van Winkle.
Y'all are killing me.
Timu Depp. Kissing Charlie butt before mine. Oh. Where'd you go, Skeyevinn? Skeyevinn, where you at?
He had to duck out of camera range on that one.
Yeah, I will say that Emma comes up with the most randomest things to say.
We might be able to get him to laugh before we all said and done on camera. Did you ever try to perform before you were ready?
Wait, what?
Did you ever try to perform before you were ready?
Yes, multiple times. I would say one specific time was going into a cage match where I was supposed to be going through thumbtacks later on in that night and getting my hair chopped off and all sorts of things like that. And it was like everything going on at once. And not only that, but they had me running the music. They had me helping with everything around the back, running the matches. It was crazy at one point in time.
And Stevie D, I told him he was a cool dude and he roasted me. Never mind, take it back.
Yeah.
And Emma chiming in. All jokes aside, Sky is one of my favorites in the ring. Pictures are sky high. Kevin Van Winkle, he always performs. Yeah, be nice to the poor little feller.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think every wrestler has been thrust into a position in the ring before they were ready. Maybe not their first match. Maybe they were ready for that. But at some point, they've been thrown in with a wrestler that they weren't quite ready to deal with, or they've been put in a type of match that they weren't quite ready to deal with. So, I mean, I get that. And,
Stevie has a question, and I'm going to address it again. Stevie, there's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, come on. What's going on?
Your video had audio. Ours did not. So right now I am in the process of trying to pull your video and audio and patch it into ours and make it look like something better than what it is on my side, because apparently, long story short, we were recording, our audio was showing that we had audio. When I got home and plugged everything up, the program decided to update and the audio side of the file would not work after that. So it's going to be a hot minute.
It's been a mess.
It's been chaos on top of that, not to mention between school, work, and every other thing going on in life. It's been quite fun. See what everybody else is talking about.
Oh, Skeyevinn gets a pass from Nakeem.
They have got to give it to them, even if they call me crazy and throw the gear at my camera.
Yeah, well, they do that too.
Don't put your camera in the way. Go ahead.
So
stay out of my way.
I understand that you're still young, but what's the difference between the wrestling world that you broke into and the wrestling world today?
Honestly, there's not that much of a gap, but there is still a little bit of a gap because as soon as I broke in, it was like at that point of how like the old timers. I hate calling them old timers. I would say veterans. So the veterans coming in, and whenever they go to teach the new ones, how they always give them one tater, at least one tater, or like some part of a shoot in a way.
Yeah.
I've always disliked that because that's the part that I broke into, and I honestly took it without giving any retaliation back. And I've always said if I had a match with somebody like that, I will defend myself in any way, shape, form, or fashion that I have to, because like I'm not that bad of a guy to punch somebody in the face directly, but if you push me so far, don't think I won't knock your teeth out of your throat.
Gotcha.
You get that.
And Nakeem saying, "You stay out of my way," or
Really, Nakeem? Really?
I've seen Brooklyn and Nikki. Hi guys, shout out to them. Go ahead.
What do you think? You said there's not a big gap between, when you broke in and now. And like I said, you are young. You are part of this new generation of wrestlers. And personally at EPW, that's our aim. That's our goal.
Yeah.
Is to highlight young, hungry, upcoming wrestlers, much like yourself, much like Nakeem, Ethan. So what do you think your generation is doing better than any generation before in the wrestling world?
Infinite simple, stupid.
Try it again.
It's the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid.
Gotcha.
And on the one hand, I would have to agree with that. On the other, the athleticism today, I hate to use it, and it's not a derogatory term as far as my personal opinion, the flips and twists, that sort of stuff. It's been popular in Japan, and it's been very popular in the southern half of North America as well as South America for many years. But the current crop of wrestlers, this current generation, there's some really complicated stuff that they do in the ring, but they make it look stupid simple.
Yeah. We interrupt this recording for a special announcement.
Okay.
Nakeem's got our bankies.
Woo-hoo!
Both of us.
We got binkies.
Okay, where's mine? I need mine.
Use
I will say that.
You said this generation is they're keeping it simple and working, and they hold to the fundamentals and upscale their athleticism. But what's one thing that today's wrestling is missing compared to yesteryear?
Making it actually seem like a wrestling match. People don't want to do that no more. They just want to go for all these big, huge spots.
Yeah.
I wish, honestly, anybody could do that if they want to. Anybody can. But if people actually dedicated their time into the striking part of it and the grappling and everything like that, that's where you can draw people in. And that's where people gets interested. Because people don't want to see somebody flipping off the top and dang near breaking their neck and then be traumatized by that. They want to see somebody get a tooth knocked out or spit fly through the air or someone get busted open. It's weird how people are sometimes.
So what's something you've learned young that didn't make sense until later on, maybe?
psychology. I would say the placements of the moves in the matches. Like, let's say how you break it down. Like, let's say I wanted to hit a drop kick on somebody. I'm not gonna just do it right off the like rip, just full blown and drop kick somebody's head, like somebody's face in, and then go to cover them and they just kick right out, because that would be a waste of it.
Yeah.
I would want to do it later on, because that's a bigger move and kicking somebody's face in, and that could potentially knock that dude out later on, so you don't have to worry about him at that point. And that's why I try to use that as something later on into the match.
So we see that you are you're in tune with the psychology of not only the match, but you have a very, very twisted sense of psychology. Is that something that you have sort of you've worked toward, or is that just something that naturally came to you as you progress?
It's like something that kind of naturally came, but some of it was forced because of the little things that are going on around in the business, and people are slowly trying to realize it, but not at the same time. So it's keeping people serious. That's what I like to do, is keep people's like mind going and thinking and everything like that.
Gotcha.
So you want to get into the elephant in the room?
There's an elephant in the room.
Yeah. It has a tendency to wear lips on its butt.
All right, let's talk about the mafia a little bit and your role in the mafia. How did you first link up with Mr. 5-Star Charlie Craig?
Casual conversations. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
You gotta know a guy.
What does Charlie Craig bring to the table from your perspective that maybe us or the fans don't see?
Charlie Craig brings to the table that fans don't see. Obviously, you got 5 stars, right?
Uh-huh.
And with 5-star quality, your rating just keeps going higher and higher and higher. So, what does that tell you just from that alone?
Yep.
In it to win it.
Okay.
It's a winner's mentality.
Hey, I got promised some good things by Charlie Craig.
Okay. Nakeem actually has a question, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it in. It doesn't really fit to this, but I'm going to throw it in since it's asked. Who was your favorite wrestler growing up, Skeyevinn?
I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Bret Hart. He is all-time favorite. I love him. I love his sharpshooter. I've honestly yet to break it out, which I am going to do very soon, hopefully once I return, but don't know when that's going to be due to injury. Yep, for people who don't know that, I torn my meniscus.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us about that.
Yeah, there's another elephant in the room. So I don't know when I will be returning, but when I do, I will hopefully have to break the sharpshooter back out. And just pretty much the aura off of Bret Hart is what mostly got me into him.
Skeyevinn, Joseph D. Hughes. Skeyevinn is the king of intrigue, the dreams mystery.
Interesting.
A fan.
So, what's your read on Zach Apollyon? What do you, as a stablemate, what do you think of Zach Apollyon?
Brother, someone I can look up to, someone I know that would take me under his wing, and pretty much someone that I know would help me try to succeed in the long run. So I know I can try to be there for him as long as he has my back and I have his.
Okay. Jake Rayner, weapon, liability, or project?
Why not both?
A weapon and a liability, or a weapon and a project,
Or liability in a project?
or a liability and a project.
What about a weaponized project?
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Jake is a weapon.
He is a weapon.
I have to assume in the ring that is the Five Star Mafia, he would be a project. They would have to work on. Yeah, I get that.
Nakeem has one more question. My last question for you. What made you join Five Star? You could have joined the Dream Team, Higher Dreams.
Because maybe you guys didn't offer me first. Unlike Charlie Craig.
Yeah. I mean, that, and you know, I'm assuming that Charlie Craig probably offered more.
Yeah, I'd say billfold was a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just be realistic. You can't hide money.
Right.
I mean,
You can't.
You can't hide money. What's the biggest misconception about the mafia?
What you mean by that? Elaborate for me.
He wants you to elucidate.
Elucidate. What is something about the mafia that fans get completely wrong?
Yeah.
We're not there to hurt the people. We're just simply there to restore the power.
So, can you give us any sort of highlight into what it's like to be in the mafia, like behind closed doors? Is Charlie Craig always talking about the win or the next match, or is it behind doors? Is it more of a family atmosphere?
Well, I think that's just something for the Five Star Mafia to know and for nobody else to find out. Because why are you guys even concerned about the Five Stars business?
Oh, the heavyweight champion is here, Xander Storm. I'm the reason.
I'm assuming that he's talking about that knee. And yeah.
Joseph D. Hughes, Skeyevinn is an equal opportunist.
Money is perfect
man for the job.
Well, I mean, I assume that's why Charlie Craig hired him.
Xander, you be ready for our tag team title match because you're going to hear and new two-time first ever tag team champions, Higher Dreams.
Money doesn't discriminate when you're a mafia member. I mean,
and Miss Caitlin is here.
Caitlin.
Hello, Caitlin.
Not another annoying one.
No, that's not nice.
Oh,
God. So far, tell me what's been the most defining moment in your career?
Of my career? Probably winning a junior heavyweight title at one point in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has seen gold before.
Yeah, he has held gold.
Actually seen people before.
Okay.
Junior heavyweight title, honor title. So keep that in mind.
And Caitlin said, Skeyevinn, pipe down. I just got here.
No one even talking to you.
So moving forward this year, 2026, what's the biggest goal that you've set for yourself this year?
Something that I can set for myself, or something that I have set for myself, is to definitely try something new and get out of the comfort zone. So I've honestly just, this is me breaking character real quick. I've honestly been thinking about sending emails and everything like that out to the LFG and Performance Center and everything like that. And I'm hopefully going to try to get a tryout one day, or something to that effect. And that's just
honestly, I think it's a great idea. Honestly, let's just put all jokes aside.
Yeah.
I think he's more than talented.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna jerk the curtain back, I think you have all the talent in the world to be able to rise to that level.
Yeah,
I really do. Your work in the ring is spectacular.
Don't swell his head up, though.
No, I try not to, but it's, you know, I mean, he is outside, so we don't have to worry about him getting stuck. But your work in the ring is spectacular, and I want this for every superstar, every wrestler in Elevate Pro Wrestling. I want to see you on TV.
Yeah.
I mean that to every single person in Elevate Pro Wrestling. I want to see you on TV.
Yeah, every person that stepped inside an EPW ring. I mean, it means the world to see them going out and doing things like, shoot, we got Nikki Wild up in West Virginia tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not TV, but it's getting out there. It's, you know, it's doing things. There's other promotions down in Tennessee, up in Kentucky, Ohio.
Yeah.
Doing with what we do with Aftermath Pro, or getting ready to start doing with Aftermath Pro. There's so many opportunities out there.
Yeah. The LFG program is awesome.
Yes.
The WWE ID program. We've called matches for
Sam
Hardway Holloway, who is in the WWE ID program. We've seen a ton of wrestlers jump onto top 100 lists, top 500 lists around the independent world. So, you know, that's not an unattainable goal.
No.
Yeah.
So tell me, when fans look back on your career years from now, what do you want them to say?
I can't wait for you to see what this guy has in store for you. That's it.
Gotcha.
So we asked this question to Evan Golden in regard to his family legacy. But to you, we're not talking about the family legacy. We're talking about the legacy you're building.
Yeah.
What does legacy mean to you?
Right now, honestly, my legacy doesn't mean anything. It's weird to say that. I know it is, but it doesn't mean anything. Because I'm here to do it in the moment. I'm here to live in the moment, and I am here to progress in the moment. So my legacy doesn't matter if it has a past. It doesn't matter if it has a future. I'm just here to be me and do what I do in and outside the ring, and just hopefully try my best to succeed and get my name out there.
So tell me, what's the most Dark Showman thing you've done in real life?
Like outside of wrestling?
Outside of wrestling.
Well, let's just say one thing, my favorite color is black, so I wear solid black outfits no matter where I go. Like
Okay.
I'm honestly wearing a hoodie right now, and it's like what 70 degrees right now.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty warm. It was up near 80 today.
It was 80, 83 at one point.
yeah, that's what I mostly try to do. Is I just try to keep people guessing on the littlest things that I do, because it just confuses them, and it honestly brings them a little spice to their day too.
So, what's your favorite kind of match to work?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but if I had to choose, I would say strong style matches.
Interesting. So, what's the most painful bump you've ever taken?
We are talking about a guy that sits there and takes bumps on the hardwood.
One of them, I did get body slammed onto thumbtacks inside of a steel cage. And the other one, I took a choke slam from the inside of a ring to the outside, and on the way down, my right shoulder clipped the apron of the ring and dislocated.
That hurt like hell.
Yeah,
we've seen people take that bump from the inside to the outside from a choke slam, and it always looks like it sucks. But to catch your shoulder as you're coming down, that
Okay.
yeah.
Caitlin actually has a question for you, Skeyevinn. It's kind of since being at EPW, what's been your favorite match?
My favorite match that I've worked, or other people?
Give us both. The favorite match that you've worked, and then your favorite match to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say favorite match that I have watched that I have not been in was I think it was a triple threat or four-way tag match with the Undead Lunatics, Jake Rayner, and like a couple others. I forgot who it was. Andrew Thomas and the half and half dude. I forgot his name.
Michael Zameda.
Yeah, Lars.
Yeah, Lars and Michael Zameda.
Yeah, all those cuckoo people. I did like in watching the match. I did enjoy that. I would say my favorite match at EPW that I have been in. It's a tie, but it's an easy tie between me and Brutus, and me and Xander.
Both of them great matches.
Extremely
Both of them great matches. Go ahead.
If you could steal one wrestler's entrance theme, whose would it be?
The Kings.
The Kings.
I'm gonna be straight honest. Nick Kings. I'll be jamming out to his song on the low, like outside of wrestling. So yep.
Michael Zameda, they just dissed you. They who?
Yeah, we never dissed
Michael Zameda.
Or Lars.
Or Lars for that matter.
I mean, I'm actually.
No, I didn't know his name. I just called him the half and half, dude.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I'd like to sit down and like watch like Raw and have a beer with Lars.
Yeah,
maybe watch some Fox News. I mean, something.
See what Lars is.
Yeah, see what Lars is going on about.
Yeah. We can't give you 10 credit points for the shout out.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a passy like mouth guard thingy, my bobby.
He wants a binky too.
He wants a binky.
Yeah, I want a binky. That's what they're called, a binky.
So what's your go-to cheat meal after a show?
Wait, what's my go-to cheat meal after a show?
Yeah. Where's the one place you have to eat after a show?
I don't know, because I eat at like almost anything, but I would say either Applebee's or Waffle House.
So I didn't know Applebee's was open that late today.
Well, I mean, if you're doing an early show, say a 5 o'clock show, you probably get
Applebee's, maybe. Waffle House was always a go-to, definitely.
Absolutely. Who hits way harder than people expect?
He hasn't even been to EPW, but Andy Optimal.
Andy Optimal.
Okay. I think I've seen some of his stuff on Facebook.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you didn't know, I do follow a lot of indie wrestling on Facebook and YouTube, but I don't know everyone, obviously, but I tend to catch a few glimpses of a lot of people.
If you had to describe yourself using only horror movie titles, what would they be?
Oh, what all movies have I watched? Rio and Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Okay, I like that.
Stranger Things.
What's the most chaotic thing that's ever happened to you during a show?
Get knocked out. Like, it was insane. I'm not naming any names or the promotion names, but let's just say a guy was smacking at the wrestler's hands. The wrestler smacked the ever-living dog snot out of him. And let's just say it was like an 80-person brawl between the wrestlers and fans. Yeah.
I wanted to see that.
Nakeem says you can have one as well. Nakeem said you could have one as well, Skeyevinn.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there are idiot fans over there yelling at me.
Dude, you got to be nice to the people.
So, you want to give him the rundown?
Yeah, we done this the last couple
the fans seem to really enjoy this.
And the fans, they do enjoy it. I'm going to read off. We're going to read off 10 names that you give us a one-word response.
Yeah, just the first word that comes to mind when you hear this name.
Bitter Brian Company.
Who?
Bitter Brian Company.
Who?
Okay, that's his response.
Speaking of, we talked about Michael Zamato and Lars Madison earlier. Lars Madison.
Who?
Is this where we're going on?
Yeah.
You're telling me people don't know.
We're getting ready to start a what chant here in a minute.
Jake Rayner.
A good long prototype.
Okay. Xander Storm.
No.
No.
It's no.
Repic.
Psych word.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Ethan Hire.
Garden gnome.
Caleb Throne.
Psych ward.
Nakeem the Dream. What do you say?
What'd you say? Binky.
Oh, yeah.
The King's Goat.
The guiding light, Michael Gabriel.
Far Cry.
Huh?
What?
Far Cry.
Far Cry?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Corey Sparks, the wrestling machine.
Dropkick.
And one of the prettiest ones in
Yeah.
the business.
I
I
mean,
mean,
no
come
doubt
on.
about
Let's,
Dude, it's true. He does have a pretty dropkick. I've been hit here with it.
Yeah. Look, we've sang the praises of Corey Sparks and that drop kick for what, 3 years, 4 years now?
we've known Corey goes back to our days when we were doing commentary for a promotion that
Shall not be named.
doesn't get named because they don't deserve our attention and we don't give it to them. But
We actually, our very first
show
night at commentary,
Corey Sparks.
we
was on
called
the card.
Corey Sparks. He actually lost the junior heavyweight championship that night.
Yeah.
So we've been Corey Sparks fans since the word go.
Yeah. If you could say anything to the EPW fans right now, what would it be?
Learn how to shut your mouth.
Okay.
Actually brush your teeth.
I'm gonna ask you to pull the curtain back here just a little bit, and God help us, but somewhere out there right now is a kid, or this weekend, or last month, or whatever. Somewhere out there is a kid watching the Dark Showman wrestle, and he thinks to himself, he or she thinks to himself, "I want to be like him." What do you say to that kid?
Good for you.
I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less. Well, tell
That's
tell the fans where they can follow you, where they can find you, support you, and keep up with your wrestling journey.
Two main places, right here on Facebook and also on TikTok. It is literally just my name, like Skeyevinn, right there. It's shoot name, everything like that. That's real name, if you want to know. Just go add me on Facebook, TikTok. You'll be easy to find me. It's literally just that, and that's the only two things that I mostly stay on. I will be I will be trying to start posting new things on YouTube, all my matches and everything like that. And so hopefully I can get all that stuff transferred over into links on Facebook, and people can hopefully watch my matches.
Emma Brienne said the man talks more about anybody telling someone to shut their mouths. Emma Brienne.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I do want to point something out.
Go ahead.
Before we let Skeyevinn go.
Yeah.
Just a second ago, he pointed to his name
On the wrong side.
on the wrong side.
Yeah, your
Right
name.
here.
It's actually on the other side because the camera's flipped. Yeah.
So,
So-
whichever it is, I'll just do the.
So basically, the one thing that he jumped on us for 2 weeks ago,
He said
he
you're
has
doing
now
it now.
committed that act.
Yes, you have. But no,
Just saying.
absolutely. And honestly, we appreciate your time. We really do. It's been interesting to say the least.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you pulling the curtain back for us a couple times. And regardless of how we feel about you or the Five Star Mafia, we have both sang your praises from a talent perspective, from a physical perspective. since your debut in Elevate Pro Wrestling. And we hope to see you for many, many more years to come here at Elevate Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. We'll let you get back to doing whatever it was you was doing before you got here.
I'm going to go beat up another trainee.
Go have fun and have a good evening.
All right,
Thank you.
You guys do the same. Thank you for actually getting things right for once.
We get things right every time. What are you talking about once? Hey, kid, go away, you mother.
Gotcha.
Go. Bye.
Go away.
Add us back. Put us right there. God.
Neverland.
Neverland.
Yeah.
God bless his little heart.
Oh, goodness. I thought that was actually a pretty good interview. It went a lot smoother than I expected.
Honestly,
I think, truth be told,
there's a glimmer of hope that's still there for him to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, look, we have.
He needs to get his head, and I'm going to say the same thing that I told Xander Storm. Get your head out of Charlie Craig's ass.
Yeah.
Because I promise you,
that is a path to destruction.
yes. Somebody turkey hunting out there or something.
So, I mean, obviously, we have some coming events, or at least one coming event we need to talk about, and that is this coming weekend.
The King gets beat up a TV star on Monday for practice. Come on down and
get this works, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends. Oh, nice.
I'll be dope.
We
do have a coming event this weekend. We're going to be in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, Oliver Spring Days for Elevate Pro Wrestling Shockwave. That is going to be.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Going to be a great event.
Oliver Spring Days.
Oliver Spring Days. That's what the poster said.
Is that like their version of
Hillbilly Days? I don't know.
Or the Sorghum Festival or Apple Festival? Or
I'll tell you what. If you're going to Oliver Springs Days, you might want to just come on down to the Tri-County DAV and watch some professional wrestling. I mean, it's going to be great.
Absolutely.
$10 general admission. Kids under 3 get in free. Come on.
And we have, the whole card.
We do. The card has been announced. It has been put out there. The Guiding Light Michael Gabriel taking on Davin Belcher. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We also have Andrew Thomas with Valeska taking on Blade Gibson.
As well as the 5 Star Mafia, Zach Apollyon, and the newest member, Jake Rayner, with Mr. 5 Star Charlie Craig going up
2-on-2.
2-on-2 against my favorite tag team in professional wrestling, the team of Brox Boulder and Titan Troy Grappling Inc.
You're probably going to not get a binky now that you've said that. And I do not blame. Oh, there it is.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
There it is. Told you.
I'm seeing the King.
Oh.
He didn't say I couldn't have binky.
Okay.
He is.
Well,
said come see the King.
I mean, personally, my favorite tag team is Higher Dreams.
You want me to reach you a paper towel, wipe that brown stuff off your nose?
But I do absolutely love Grappling Inc. It's just, what's Joseph Hughes saying here now?
Wrestle, talk with, thinks this is going to be a banger. Listen, it is going to be an awesome show anytime we're down in Oliver Springs. The crowds get bigger.
We're going to run out of room. Really.
We're going to take ring outside one day. I've got a gut feeling about this.
Yeah.
Let's just be realistic.
What's Nakeem?
2 crying faces. Don't cry, Nakeem. Don't cry.
Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get. Anyway, where did we leave out?
I'm going out to the building.
Yeah. We also have the EPW Next Level Championship will be on the line.
It will be decided.
Yeah, will
It's
be
vacant.
decided. It's vacant, and a new champion will be crowned when
Somebody's
the Golden
going out.
Child Evan Golden takes on ruthless Robert Blade.
That is going to be
It's
interesting.
gonna be a
That's
barn
going to be a
burner.
barn burner. The Elevate Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the newly crowned Tag Team Champions, the Lethal Society, the Beast of Brutality Brutus, and the Vision Xander Storm take on the former champions, Higher Dreams, Nakeem the Dream, and Ethan Higher.
Yeah, the Nakeem and Ethan almost immediately called in their rematch clause.
Well, Ethan wasn't there.
Right.
I think it only fitting that they do that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't disagree.
I mean, I think it's the only possible thing that they could do. So we will see if they can get those belts back and walk out of Oliver Springs two-time Elevate Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
And of course, the women's EPW Women's Championship will be on the line when the Hardcore Heartbreaker Nikki Wild takes on Brooklyn Ray 1-on-1.
That's right. It is finally going to happen. Nikki Wild defending that women's championship against Brooklyn Ray, and we will see who walks out. My money's on the champ. I'm gonna put money on the champ tonight.
If Ethan Higher was there, we would have won. This time, it's going different. I can't say that I distree with that.
I can't disagree with it. I mean, honestly, I think it would have been a tighter match.
It would have been much
Ethan
closer.
was there.
I mean, you have to consider this. Nakeem and Ethan have been tagging for a while now.
Yeah.
And they have.
Well, they know each other.
They know each other. They understand each other.
Their tag team run. They had one of the biggest barn burner matches in Elevate Pro Wrestling history.
They damn near tore the ring
down. They did
down.
tear the ring down. What are you talking about? We had to fix the bottom rope.
But they know each other very well. Then, yes, I understand.
Caitlin says Bruce and Xander have it in the bag.
I understand that Brutus started the night thinking he was going to be tagging with the guiding light Michael Gabriel, who also had an issue and could not be there. But the truth is,
what? Couldn't
I
get
think
fly
it
out
was
from Jonestown?
I think it was actually better for Brutus that he ended up with Xander Storm as his partner, because they have been partners before. They have held gold together before.
Have.
So I think it did put Nakeem at a disadvantage tagging with someone that he is not as familiar with in that situation.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. But I will tell you this right now. It's going to be a great show again. Doors open 6 p.m., bell time at 7. You can get tickets online, or once you get there, you can pick up tickets. Either way, if you're in Oliver Springs, stop by, see Elevate Pro Wrestling as we present Shockwave. The following weekend, we are going to Lesage, West Virginia for Aftermath Pros first ever show. And let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm trying, and I'll probably suck at it, but it's okay. We'll try to get us some matches here off that, because there have been some matches announced on this. Yep. Nope. Chad Casey is going to be taking on Titan Troy. Caleb Throne will be taking on the Neon Enigma. That's going to be interesting. Emily Rose will be taking on Avery Austin. Bitter Brian Compton going up against the Bullies Bully Brox Boulder. Shane Storm against your favorite wrestler, John D. Crazy Hillbilly.
John D. Crazy Hillbilly kills me.
Adrian Alexander is taking on the wrestling machine, Corey Sparks. Not to mention, Bobby Blaze will be in attendance. And a triple threat match announced. Jeff Gallagher, Ken Jenkins, and Evil Nate in a triple threat. It's more like a 2-on-1 if you ask me, but My money's on Evil Nate for that one. Folks,
That's interesting.
That's going to take place on May 2nd in Lesage, West Virginia at Cox Landing United Methodist Church, 5995 Cox Landing Road in Lesage. Tickets $10. Kids under the age of 5, or kids 5 and under are free. So get out and check out Aftermath Pro in their first ever endeavor as an organization. We'll be on commentary and looking forward to it. Also, again, our friends down at Tri-County DAV, check them out. Morgan and his gang down there, they do such a great job for the Tri-County area, not just helping veterans, but helping everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That is so important.
The community outreach coming from the Tri-County DAV is incredible.
It is.
And we love them for all they do down there, as well as how they've treated us. So we want to continue that relationship with them.
That's fact. Also, our good friends out at Time Warp on 16th Street and at the kiosk store at 500 Winchester Avenue at the Ashland Town Center Mall. Get down there and check out what Earl's got. He reopened the 16th Street store, turned the mall locations now in a kiosk. It's a great venture. He's got guests down. I know Axe and Smash and Demolition are going to be down there.
Newly inducted Hall of Famers
members. There's so much that we could talk about that, but we won't get into that tonight. Also, our friends at the Walk-In Time, 1626 6th Avenue, Charleston, West Virginia. JR and his gang always doing a tremendous job with the stuff that they've got. Things that I wished I'd have kept. I mean, dude, I get tore up. And as always, our friends out at Aftermath Pro, Brock's Boulder, Bobby Blaze, those guys doing such a great job getting ready to start up their season. If you are interested in getting into professional wrestling, Aftermath Pro is the place to be. Mm-hmm. And check them out. They are running a training school out of Coal Grove, Ohio, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out. And if you want to take the rest of them, my friend.
Yeah, a big shout out to Harris Home and Lawn Service in Paintsville, Kentucky. If you're in the Johnson County area, Lawrence County, wherever up that way, and you need any kind of work around the house, inside, outside, landscaping, lawn care, whatever, reach out to Harris Home and Lawn Service on Facebook. You can also get their number there, as well as Stevens Handyman Service in Pikeville, Kentucky. Yes. If you're in the Pike and Floyd area, and even out, around that area.
The surrounding counties.
Reach out to them for any sort of work there at home. If you need handyman service, flooring, wall.
They done a bathroom remodel for my sister. Yes.
Plumbing. You need drywall or paint or whatever the case may be. Reach out to them at Stevens Handyman Service on Facebook. Also, a big shout out to Bob and John at the Indie Wrestling Experience, IWX. Our good friends there at the Indie Wrestling Experience do a tremendous job highlighting independent wrestling, the globe, around the globe. So just give them a shout. Check them out on YouTube. You can also find them on the Wrestling Society Network, which is the next. Give a shout out to our friends at the Wrestling Society Network. Big shout out to Brox, Brady, Bear, Amy, and the whole crew over there, Samp and every one of them.
Mikey
V. You all do a tremendous job highlighting wrestling, independent or otherwise. They've done a tremendous job putting together countless hours of wrestling-related content in one space. You can check them out at thewrestlingsocietynetwork.com on their website. Check them out at Wrestling Society Network on Facebook, and be on the lookout in your app store for their coming app. And you can also, until that app releases, you can reach them or see them on Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Prime.
That is fact.
And, of course, I would be remiss and probably sleeping on the couch if I did not mention my wonderful wife, Sheena Dixon, at Sheena Dixon Photography on Facebook for all your photography needs, weddings, divorces, as the doc likes to say, birthdays, family gatherings, prom, homecoming, sports photos, every type of holiday and any kind of minis, anything you want to get done, reach out to her at Sheena Dixon Photography on Facebook. I thought we were done with that. You couldn't, you had to do it again, didn't you?
Well, I was going to say something. And
you can't say that no more.
I can't say it no less.
I hate to bust your bubble, but you can't say that.
But if it's on paper, I can.
But it's not on paper.
Oh, my bad. You know what time it is?
I think it's time to piss on the fire and call the dogs.
I agree with you, sir. So it's been a great evening. I want to thank Skeyevinn again for stopping by and spending the evening with us. We'll see you this weekend at Elevate Pro Wrestling Shockwave in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. For the Excellence of Elocution, Walter Dixon, I'm the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, saying to you until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.